Hello and welcome to a BoredGamer Star Citizen July 2019 channel update, going over the June 890 jump giveaway winner and the new giveaway for July, Star Citizen content plans for this month, what we're looking forward to this month in regards to Star Citizen and lots of releasey type things, and my CitizenCon plans and lots more. In June, we were giving away a mighty 890 jump. The winner of that was Atumia. I'll put it up on the screen. Congratulations. Thanks to Odyssey Interstellar for donating that. I've done an org spotlight on them, and they are actively recruiting. Check out the links below if you are looking for an org. I actually played with them on Sunday briefly for some of their Sunday fun day. They are very, very active as an org and play regularly. Hopefully with 3.6, they will be playing a lot more. For July, we have another 890 jump to give away. Madness! I know. This time it's donated by MyRadar. So MyRadar have a free weather app for iOS, Android and other mobile devices, as well as having it work on emulators for your PC. So I use BlueStacks, for example, to get MyRadar working for me. There is a tie-in with Star Citizen and MyRadar. So basically, they've migrated the moons from around Crusader into that app, and they are putting some updates out for more moons and updating the surface outposts there and that sort of stuff, so you can zoom all the way into the moon and actually see the surface, how it is in the game. They also show lots of other sort of like data and stats on the moons, and they're in the process of adding some other things, potentially planets like Hurston and ArcCorp in the sort of like near future. I'm hoping that CIG and MyRadar cultivate a long-term relationship and we actually get weather on planets mapped out when they have weather in game, something like that. But whatever they do, it's definitely cool nonetheless. Once we have some updates with that app, I will show you. I suspect it will be this month at some point. Giveaway rules are the same as always. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel and comment on any of my videos made during the month. One comment counts for each video. So you can comment as many times as you want in a video, but only one of those comments counts per video. All of the details are linked below though if you want to go over all of the giveaway details and that sort of stuff. I am still attentively waiting on Alpha 3.6 to go to wider PTU. It is annoying. There have been delays to 3.6. It's in EVOCATI at time of recording, though I expect CIG are literally going to be having go-no-go meetings about this patch every day until it's released to Wave 1. There is a lot of 3.6 content and gameplay plans that I want to do this month, covering patch notes, new features, breaking them down, tours of the updated areas and new stations, tutorials for loads of different things, gameplay of each of the missions, new missions, gameplay loops, also streaming gameplay and playing with people in my Discord and anyone else that wants to play at the time. So lots of natural stuff I want to do in July. I would like to do more stuff straight from game in regards to VoIP and FOIP as well. They're awesome tools, cool for making videos. I want to get some new badges and emotes done for supporters as well. So me as a potato, me as a beluga whale, maybe some updated merch as well. If I get time, I want to do an organisation spotlight as well every couple of weeks. But there is a huge amount of content that I want to sort of like fit in this month, assuming that 3.6 goes to wider PTU soon. There are also rumours of a possible new straight to flyable, drivable live ships and vehicles for 3.6 or thereabouts as well. If not, then we'll almost certainly see a new concept sale in July. There should also be a flyable 3.6 ship sale when the patch goes to live. In the next 2 weeks or so, we should have, actually we might even get it this week, a Squadron 42 and Persistent Universe monthly report. I'll do a breakdown and big videos about those, planning to change slightly the way I do the Squadron 42 monthly reports, because I'll also put in all of the changes over the month when it comes to the sort of like roadmap updates with it, so I can talk about progress as well. I'm an EVOCATI tester, and around this time, when a patch is in EVOCATI only testing, I actually really hate it. Let me explain why. Because I can't really cover Star Citizen's latest patch fully, because I'm tied to this NDA for the EVOCATI, and non-EVOCATIs can seemingly freely cover the leaks. Now, that's not to disparage those people. I want to cover the news. What it is me whining about, I want to cover more, I want to make more content. I actually feel some sort of like content not making guilt when it comes to stuff like that, because I'm not providing the latest news, is what it feels like. But also, I'm missing out on views, so it's sort of like disappointing for me. It's CIG's thoughts that covering leaks would still be breaking your NDA, even if someone else has covered them. So I'm not allowed to report on someone else's sort of like coverage of that even. So there's no really real way I can be in EVOCATI and cover those leaks. But I could leave the EVOCATI and still cover them. After a mixture of soul searching and asking lots of people's opinions on Discord and on my YouTube and bits and pieces like that, I've decided to stay in the EVOCATI and not cover any EVOCATI specific leaks, unless they are directly mentioned or shared officially by CIG. If they're like made public by CIG, because I know devs occasionally reference and talk about them, that's fine. That's fair game. One of the reasons for that, though, is because EVOCATI leaks may not be 100% accurate. They might just be a leak that people have interpreted to be one thing rather than another, and it's not necessarily how the feature is intended as well. And I shouldn't really support the EVOCATI leaks, and it sort of like could be leaked by any of the EVOCATI, and they shouldn't really do that. Though this EVOCATI phase feels like it's dragging on, it's typically no longer than a couple of weeks normally, so being part of the EVOCATI group might give my opinion more weight potentially, maybe, I don't know, but I think it's the right decision, at least for the short term. I will try and whine about it less as well, but if you've got a different opinion, please chuck it in my comments below and I will read it and I will consider other people's views for this. I am also really looking forward to New Ryzen and Intel processors and new motherboards and the new NVIDIA Super Range and AMD graphics cards. And once I've seen benchmarks for some of this new hardware that will be coming over the next few weeks, I might consider upgrading, as I'm currently on an i7 8700K and a NVIDIA 1080 Ti. And with things like VR and Star Citizen, I do want as many frames as I can at the highest res that I can. My Valve Index also has arrived, but I've only been able to play it for a few hours. The headset is significantly better than the Oculus CV1 and Vive, with its better refresh rate combined with scaling up its res, and the Knuckles controllers are the best controllers I've used, sort of full stop. I mean, I'd be happy to use console controllers like that. They're very comfortable and they're very cool. They give you unprecedented sort of like use of your hands, immersion in VR games. I might start to get some multiplayer stuff up on my Twitch stream and second channel. 144Hz displays are amazing for VR. It's mega comfortable. I highly recommend it. It is incredibly expensive though, and the Oculus, I'm playing with lots of people that have Oculuses, and me and DC have got our Vives and playing with them, so it is cross-compatible in lots of different games. CitizenCon stuff. So I've got a CitizenCon ticket. I've booked my flight and my hotel as well, though I've got flexible tickets, and I'm trying to decide whether or not I should go down a day earlier for meetups and bar citizens. Detox messaged me and said that he was going to be going down a day early, and it might be worth organising something, though I do expect that CIG will have something official bar citizen-y to do on the Friday. If lots of people are down or whatever, then I'd love to meet up, drinks, socialise, talk about Star Citizen, probe devs for information that we shouldn't know. If you're going down, tell me. There are going to be more tickets available than the 500 that they've already sold as well. If you want one, I will update you once I know more on that. CitizenCon 2949 or 2019 isn't until the 23rd of November, so there is plenty of time. It was confirmed that the age restriction for the event is 18 plus rather than 21 plus, that one of the pages said incorrectly. I think it was when you were actually trying to buy your tickets. Health-wise, I've been pretty tired and not amazingly healthy IRL. Basically, the doctor thinks that I may be pre-diabetic or type 2 diabetic. They're giving me a blood test tomorrow at time of recording. I've lost loads of weight though. I'm exercising loads. I'm eating around 1,200 calories a day at the moment. So please pity me. I love food. It's all been replaced with vegetables and quinoa and some chicken. Although it's still actually pretty tasty. It's just reasonably samey. Mentally, I'm doing really well. Pretty happy. Just a bit anxious to get some 3.6 content out and to make sure that I'm not diabetic. And if I am, make sure I get treated to try and sort myself out. My dad also is doing really well. They're actually going on holiday, my parents, soon, something they never normally do. My mum and dad are pretty tight with money, or at least my dad is. Hopefully, he won't have any more problems with his cancer. As I said a while ago, it did spread to his lymph nodes, but that might never be an issue in his lifetime. So let's hope for that. If you want to further support the channel, there is a Patreon, a Subscribestar, direct donations, joining the YouTube channel, membership thing at the join button below. All links to that can be found below. But subscribing, sharing, liking, dinging the bell for more updates, or commenting really helps my channel grow and helps me with all my videos. In fact, sharing any of my videos really, really helps. And feedback, just saying what you like, what you don't like, check this out, that sort of stuff, genuinely is fantastic. I am still shilling for Shadow and NordVPN. So Shadow, that allows you to have a high-spec gaming and Windows 10 environment subscription service streamed to any device, old PC, laptop, phone, that sort of stuff. It's great for Star Citizen and any other modern game, and for people that want a Windows 10 sort of environment on the go. They do keep on updating their software and their hardware, so you don't have to worry about that. That's one of the joys of Shadow. They update their hardware reasonably regularly. Also, I use NordVPN, which is a really useful VPN for security, privacy, or accessing websites more easily. It also has a lot of advantages over free VPN services, and it is still mega cheap. I use the code BoredGamer for Shadow or NordVPN to get a discount. Thank you for your continued support and love, especially from Robert Johnston, Huntress, Dalamars, Vamprist, Gear Khan, Cat Astros Mega, Andy Green, Mill, and Snarky. You guys and girls are not just the best, but you're also my executive producers for the month of July, and you've gone beyond all possible sense financially in supporting the channel, so genuinely thank you very much. It is amazingly appreciated. If you do have any questions or ideas for content, organizations you want me to check out, or just want me to say hi to you, or you want to say hi, leave a comment below and I will try and read it and get back to you. Also, feel free to check out my Discord and my Reddit and my Facebook page and my Instagrams. I know lots of stuff down below if you're interested in any of that, but whatever, take care guys, and I'll see you in the verse.